Today I'm going to be assembling and gluing a drawer box. All parts for this are already made and jointed. I obtained specification for this job from the drawings provided by my line manager. All materials were bought specifically for the job. The drawer box is made from Douglas fir with a laminated ply base. I checked that all materials were defect-free before machining to the specification. This includes avoiding any splits or knots. I made these pieces to the required dimensions, which I checked while making, meaning the box will go together at the required size. First up, I need to do a dry fit of the drawer box to ensure it all goes together nicely before gluing. I'm going to use this opportunity to set my clamps roughly to the correct length to save time once glued. I've created some blocks for clamping so that I don't damage the Douglas fir drawer box in the process. With those set, it's time to take the box apart again for gluing. I'm using PVA glue for this job as it's strong and does not create a lot of mess. The mess it does create is easy to clean with a wet rag. I'm using a small brush to apply the PVA to the dovetail joints, ensuring to cover all surfaces that will meet. Once the glue is applied to all the joints, I'm going to put 3 of the sides together. Once these 3 sides are together, I can slide in the plywood base into the grooving on the sides of the Douglas fir. The drawer base does not need to be glued in as it slots into the grooves. Not gluing the base in also allows for some movement in the wood over time without any damage to the drawer box. Before clamping, I'm just going to clean off any excess glue from inside the drawers. Here I'm just cleaning off a little bit more glue before I use the sash clamps to pull the joints together. As well as avoiding any damage to the Douglas fir, the blocks also ensure that even pressure is applied over all of the joints. Now that I've applied both clamps, I need to do some quality checks on the drawer box. First, I'm checking that the box is square. To do this, I'm measuring both diagonals. To be square, both measurements need to be the same. If the drawer box is out of square, it will visually look wrong and may also affect its functionality. I found my drawer box was slightly out of square, so I adjusted the clamps to alter this. By moving the clamps one way or the other, you're applying pressure at slightly different angles, forcing the box into square. Once I'm happy that my box is square, I need to check that it's not in twist. I do this by gently pushing opposite corners to check that the drawer box does not wobble on the flat bench surface. I'm also going to sight through each side to ensure it's level with the side opposite. Finally finished and happy with my drawer box assembly.